An UMNO leader has claimed that PAS had previously met with Anwar and Zahid with the Bersatu knowing. Ronald Kiandi has hit out at the government over the Sabah mining scandal. The public has been told to ensure that their MyKad chip is working in order to get the targeted petrol subsidy. Stay tuned to Kini News for all this and more. Did PAS secretly meet Anwar and Zahid behind Bersatu's back? According to UMNO's Asyraf Dusuki, PAS had sent representatives to meet them. He revealed this in a podcast last night.
UMNO Secretary General Asyraf Dusuki has claimed that PAS had previously sent representatives to meet Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim and Deputy Prime Minister Ahmad Zahid Hamidi. According to him, this was done without Bersatu's leaders knowing. In the Lebih Masa podcast with host Nik Nazmi Nik Ahmad, Asyraf said Anwar had also previously revealed that PAS had met with him.
Dalam diam-diam, kan, kita pun tahu. Anwar Ibrahim berapa kali beritahu kita. PAS menghantar wakil berjumpa dengan Datuk Seri Anwar. PAS menghantar wakil jumpa dengan Datuk Seri Zahid Hamidi. Tanpa diketahui oleh pimpinan Bersatu.
He added that it was the same people who had met with Bersatu when PAS was with UMNO in Mufakat Nasional. Asyraf also revealed that during a Mufakat meeting, he had asked PAS about rumours that they would be forming Perikatan Nasional and was told that it was not true. He said this while responding to a question about politics in Kelantan.
While we are on the topic of PAS, its vice president has reaffirmed the party's commitment to stand with PN to face the 16th general elections. This came following exchanges between them and Bersatu over election funding.
PAS has reaffirmed its commitment to Perikatan Nasional after a brief but tense exchange with Bersatu over election funding. Its vice president, Idris Ahmad, stressed that the decisions made by each party at its respective AGM and Muktamar ought to be respected by all parties. In a statement, Idris reaffirmed PAS's commitment to stand with its coalition partners in PN in preparation for the 16th general election. Idris said that unity within the coalition is the key strength in championing the interests of the people and the nation. He added that PN must continue to prioritize issues affecting the people, such as the proposed Urban Renewal Act, the death of 13-year-old school student Zara Khairina Mahathir, rising cost of living, as well as the rationalization of RON 95 subsidies. Idris also urged all parties to join the rally against the URA on October 4th to defend the fate of the people from being oppressed by the law. He added that PAS believes PN can offer fairer and more equitable solutions for the people if its components stays united.
Ronald Kiandi has commented on the lack of charges over the Sabah mining scandal. This is what he had to say over the matter.
Bersatu Vice President Ronald Kiandi has warned that the public in Sabah will deliver their verdict over the government's inaction on corruption in the state during the upcoming state polls. He said this in response to the series of video leaks related to a statewide mining scandal. In a video posted on his Facebook page yesterday, he questioned if they thought that people hadn't seen the videos, and if it won't be a factor in electing the future state government. He said the public will be the judge and will make their verdict on their ballots during the upcoming state election. In his video, Kiandi also criticized Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's attitude towards the video leaks. He said he had asked the Prime Minister directly about what happened to the remaining assembly persons who had not been charged, but the PM said that more concrete evidence was still needed. The video recordings, which surfaced since last November, have revealed 8 Sabah assembly persons allegedly admitting on video to receiving bribes, followed by 6 more individuals being implicated several months later. In June, MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki said that 2 of these individuals would be charged for now, while the Deputy Public Prosecutor would decide on the others later. Various parties have since repeatedly urged the Attorney General's chambers to decide whether to charge the remaining individuals implicated in the scandal before the fast-approaching state election.
From now on, you can also listen to Kini News on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Scan the QR code on the screen to follow us. Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail has urged the public to check their MyKads and ensure the chip is functioning well. This is in order to get the targeted subsidy for RON 95 petrol. During a speech at an event today, he said the system will use the MyKad to verify their identity when refueling.
Paling awal hujung bulan ini, paling lambat awal bulan 10, kita nak pergi beli minyak petrol di pam minyak. Nombor 1 kena bawa IC. Pasal kita boleh beli minyak petrol dengan harga murah RM1.99. La RM2.05. Jadi kita boleh turun harga minyak pasal bila kita buat nanti orang asing, orang Siam, orang Singapura, orang Bangladesh, orang Nepal, orang Vietnam, orang luar daripada negara kita, mereka boleh beli minyak tak? Boleh. Tapi mereka tak boleh beli harga murah. Mereka kena beli harga pasaran. Kalau harga pasaran RM2.50, mereka kena bayar RM2.50. Tapi orang Malaysia hak bawa MyV pun dapat RM1.99, hak bawa Range Rover pun dapat RM1.99. Lah. Bila sistem stabil semua nanti, baru kita kelah balik.
Two major media groups have been fined by the MCMC. This was for a flag error and for an infographic which had wrong information on the Inspector General of Police.
The MCMC has imposed a 100,000 ringgit fine each on local media outlets, Sinchu Media Corporation and Sinar Karangkraf. This came following the Attorney General's Chamber's authorization. In a statement this morning, the MCMC said action against Sinchu Daily was taken after an investigation was launched over an incomplete display of the national flag on its website. Meanwhile, Sinar Harian was penalized for an infographic which wrongly stated the Inspector General of Police Khalid Ismail was a PKR member. Investigations were carried out under Section 233(1)(a) of the Communications and Multimedia Act 1998 and charged under Section 243 of the same law. In the statement, MCMC also stressed that the flag is a symbol of national sovereignty, unity, and dignity which must be displayed accurately and respectfully at all times. It also warned against disseminating false information related to national security institutions, as it could negatively affect public order and erode the public's trust in local authorities. MCMC reminded all media organizations and social media users to always ensure the accuracy and authenticity of the content published, especially when involving the country's official emblems and symbols.
The Immigration Department announced that it has dismissed 20 officials who were found guilty of involvement in a counter-setting syndicate, while another 277 remain under investigation.
In an interview with Berita Harian, Immigration Department Chief Zakaria Shaban explained that the dismissals were enforced following court convictions, which confirmed the officers' involvement in the crime. He said action had been taken, including the heaviest penalty of dismissal, against those involved in misconduct, including the counter-setting syndicate. Zakaria stressed that this showed that the department won't compromise on any misconduct that undermines the integrity and transparency of immigration services. The 20 officers fired and the 277 still under probe had been stationed at key entry points across the country. This included KLIA, Penang, Bukit Kayu Hitam, and the Sultan Iskandar building in Johor. Zakaria explained that it took 6 months to 3 years to build airtight cases for conviction. He acknowledged the time-consuming nature of the disciplinary process, which required thorough investigations to be conducted to obtain concrete evidence. He added that several officials had since been demoted, suspended, or relocated to other departments. He further emphasized that his department had been cooperating with the MACC in efforts to root out corrupt officials, and that they were currently reviewing their procedures to avoid further loopholes from being exploited. On Wednesday, the Immigration Department announced that it had detected another counter-setting cartel involving high-ranking officials allegedly responsible for recruiting newer members stationed at the country's entry points.
That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, X, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.